testing out this new camera, new lens setup. We're gonna see what we can do. I'm gonna go scouting for some deer, so let's see what happens. Well, we got a good hike, but hopefully we'll be able to glass up something here, or cross the place off the box, cross a spot off the list or whatever. But one way or another, let's do it. I've already spotted one buck hiking in here, but it was just down behind me on this ridge here. But by the time I got the spotter out, the buck was already in the timber, so looked like a good frame, but hopefully it comes out again. Not a great place for bow hunting, but can't always pick and choose where they're at. If he's big, you can figure it out. So sun's going down, so we're gonna glass some of these basins, steep ridges, and hopefully get into something. Hopefully I have something to show you guys. Alright, so you can see a storm's moving in. I got to the point I was hoping to, but I was not able to glass from there, so I'm going back down to where I could see more country. We'll glass from there. Hello, good morning. It rained like crazy last night. All night long and this morning too. So didn't think it was really worth getting soaked. So waited for it to settle down, got some breakfast, and we're headed up the trail. Some gorgeous country for sure. Looks like there's hopefully some critters in here. So we're gonna poke around. More or less just kind of confirm some stuff I did e-scouting, and then hopefully locate a buck or two. And then we're going to bomb out of here and try to cover as much ground as we can today. So that's the plan. Stay tuned. Yeah, it's looking cool. Haven't seen any critters yet, but seeing signs, so we will see soon when we get to the top. Big herd of cow elk spotted. No deer yet, but it's early. Hopefully we'll pick up some deer here soon. Some gorgeous country though. But we'll keep at it. We'll see you on the flip side. Well, good morning. Rainy day last night, but this morning too, and now I can see all the steam rising off the everything, so hopefully we can glass up a buck this morning and have at least one buck to hunt when we come back. Well, I made it up to this little point here, and I can get a spotter out, do some glassing, see if we can't find something. I need to, hopefully, this is back where I started the first day, so I'm gonna try to pick up a buck I saw, only buck I've seen, so look nice, but we're gonna try to find him again. Well, that wasn't a super exciting morning. Saw about 7 deer, all does and fawns, but wish I could turn this thing back. We'll see. We made it. Tyler's truck didn't make it, but made it up here. Hopefully find some deer. Got to the trailhead, a little bit of rock climbing in the trucks, and now to find the bucks. Well, loaded down with our handy dandy bear boxes. Ready to look for mule deer.
Mine fits seamlessly in my pack.
Tanner loves his bear box.
I think I might just carry it around for fun. I'm gonna fill it up with water next time.
But yeah, time to get up the trail. Set camp. Let's go.
Getting high. And sweaty.
Snack duck.
Snack time. On top. Before we get to the second top. There's already a guy up there though. So far, the only live thing we've seen today is a pika. Fun fact, for you Pokemon guys out there, Pikachu is named after a Pika.
Alright, just waiting on a mountain house to cook. We had to kind of makeshift do our camp. We didn't have a specific campsite picked out tonight, so we're kind of in a goofy spot. I'll show you in the morning, but it's rough. But we're not too far from where we're hoping to glass up some bucks in the morning. And yeah, it should be a good day. I'm excited. Opening days tomorrow. Let's do it. Well, opening morning, we got 2 bears spotted. No deer, but we gotta get up this ridge, so let's go. Spotted one decent 4-point. Just watching them, see where they're bad.
There's Tyler to stalk the buck. I'm on spotting duty. Gonna work his way down that ridge and then up. And then hopefully up above him. And we'll go from there.
Making a stalk down on these deer. I forgot my GoPro, so that's the only camera I got. I might leave it. Don't hate me for leaving it, but I think I might leave it here with my back and sneak out these deer. They're in a group of timber. It was gonna be really hard to see them, and I don't want to be carrying around all this stuff, especially because I don't know exactly where the 4-point's bedded, or any of them are bedded. So it's gonna be a little tough, but hopefully sneak down there with someone within range. Just let them get out of bed and smoke them. Well, it didn't last very long. I went over and stalked this buck that was bedded. There's 3 of them, and they were in the timber, but we didn't know exactly where and which timber patch. I stalked them like they were in the last one we saw them in. Turns out they were not. They were about 200 yards up from that one. I walked by them at about 10 yards and they blew. Couldn't see them. Could not see them, but now I gotta hike back up this sketchy ridge that I went down to get back up to where Tanner is. We still have to get water. We're about out, so we need water. We need more deer to stalk, so let's climb. This was camp last night. On this rock. Tanner likes to sleep on the hill, so he likes to slide down in his bag. Well, just loaded up camp. Definitely moving from here. 3 deer, lots of bears. But Tanner's heading out tonight. I'm gonna be looking at the maps trying to figure out the next spot. So let's get up this sucker and get out of here. We found water. Finally, crisis averted. We started the day with very little water and tried to milk it, thinking we're gonna find water. Here it is, 7 o'clock or so, 7:20. We finally got water again.
Probably did what? Another
Too many miles.
Yeah.
Good morning. How are we? Camped at the truck tonight or last night. Hiked down the trail with Tanner. Just not seeing a ton of deer up there. That's where I did some scouting and didn't see hardly any. But a lot of hunters. So dropped down here. I just glassed a black bear up from the truck. So John's coming in today, so I also thought it'd be better if I was down here so I can hike up with him to the next spot. But gonna keep after it and see if we can't get on another one.
Hey, what's going on, guys? We're just getting here, high country.
Just ran into Hunting Public.
Ran into the Hunting Public. Shout out Hunting Public. Like and subscribe. Great guys. And then, yeah, they're going one way, we're going another.
Nerds.
Ready? Days?
How many?
4 days. No, it's only gonna take one day in and out. We're ready.
Doe.
Yep. It's a good sign though. We're in the right country.
You bet.
You bet. Halfway there. Gaining elevation. About to hit tree line.
Camp last night, got the jet boil going. Oatmeal and get some coffee. Gonna be a good day. It's butt killing day. Let's rock and roll.
Looks better. We had a long night. Not a lot of sleep. But we're up here. We already spotted 5 elk. And I think it's gonna be a good start to the day. We're already up here, so the hard part's over.
Yep. We had about a 200-yard hike up to this glassing point. We can see a lot of this basin. It looks really good. So hopefully we can find something to go after today. Wish us luck. Elk spotted, 2 shooter bowls for John. But where's his bow? It's in the truck. And we have 2 3-points that I saw yesterday. We're gonna work up this ridge and try to get a better location to can see a elk in the bottom, and then Johnny will go get his bow. We got the buck relocated. The two little guys, I can't see the little one, but the bigger 3-point is bedded. Kind of in some thick buckbrush, willow stuff. We had a bunch of elk this morning. At least 3 bulls. Probably 10 cows, but different groups. So John should have brought his bow. But we might try to stalk this 3-point. I'm debating it. Give it a try and check another basin for a nice pocket. So wish us luck. Let's go.
I still think there's no big deer up there, only the small ones. So we're back to camp, backpack camp. We're going to see if we're going to chase the elk or if we're going to go to the hot springs.
Well, we got back to the tents just in time for afternoon's rainstorm. Dumped on us pretty good. Got the tents nice and wet, so that'll be fun to dry out. But look at that guy.
Survived the storm.
Hiding in his nice little orange tent. Packed and ready for the next one. Packed?
Huh?
Packed up yet?
Pretty close.
I just gotta get my pad and tent.
Well, what kind of packing up are we doing? What's the plan?
The plan is to shoot an elk.
So how are we doing it?
If you don't want to shoot an elk, we'll go to the next basin and look for deer.
What's the plan?
Need the plan. same from where he was at, but I only had both of us bagged out in the open, so that did not work. But we'll see if we can't find another one, find some bucks. John didn't get much sleep last night. He's a tired guy. Love of your life. Who was it? Biker chick.
A lot of them. Too many to count. Gotta get up there to the top. Sun's already going down. Gotta be able to glass into these basins. See what the play is for the morning.
Well, haven't had much to film, so that's about all there is to say. Does, one spike, elk. Had some chaos with the truck. Locked the keys in. We're not going to talk about that. And that's about it. So, you'll see us going to another new spot tomorrow.
Yard sale. We got it all packed in as tight as we could. Front and the back.
How many bucks this morning?
None. None. We didn't even see a deer yet. We've driven a lot, and we've covered a lot, and we've glassed a lot. And it's a lot of really good country, which is crazy. So,
It's no deer.
no deer. No deer.
After a lot of driving around, glassing, we're back to the 3-point, and he's not gonna have a good day. So, why?
It's the last time I was shoveling snow for 3 days straight. This time I was climbing a 14er for no reason but a bear. And yeah, you know, it's gonna make him second guess everything coming hunting with Tanner.
Jeez.
Jeez.
That guy.
Yep.
Boom, boom. The bigger one's on top.
Yeah, that was like the little opening. Honestly, good spot. So it's crazy.
So freaking far from here.
Yeah.
It's like 2 miles.
Yeah. But it's good, at least like after you spot them with the spotter, I can pick them out with these. It's hard, like,
Yeah.
I don't think I would have been able to fully pick that out.
But once you know what you're looking for and where.
Yeah, general idea, yeah.
Okay, so we can't relocate the bucks. We know where they were last. I'm sure they're just tucked in there, bedded somewhere. John's gonna go up this ridge a little bit, get a different angle on them, and I'm gonna work in to get onto another ridge to glass, but a lot closer to them, so that if they do get up and we can spot them, we can make a move today. Right, Johnny? It's gonna be a good deal. So, we're gonna give it a try. Hopefully be packing out one deer at least, maybe an elk. Well, he's waiting for me. He's gonna be sitting on a ridge where an elk was bugling, so that could be good too. I might even glass up a bull this side. But yeah, we're gonna give it a go. So stay tuned, should be good. Got the GoPro this time. I left John way down here at the bottom of this kind of clear-cut avalanche chute. I'll show you. So John's down, way down there. I'm working up to get above the bugs and hopefully get eyes on them so we can make a stalk or kind of get within striking distance when they get up. So I got just a little bit more elevation to gain, and then I'll have the wind really, really good and hopefully be able to get into these bugs. So let's go. John keeps signaling me to go further this way. So I'm gonna try to get in there. I can kind of see where they were. It always looks different when you get over here, but I think I'm gonna drop the pack, just drink a bunch of water, and start working my way over there. Hopefully get in a good spot to be able to see them. So, let's go. I have no idea what happened, but John gave me a signal crossing his hands that the deer were gone. I did see 2 coyotes on my way in, so they spooked him. Freaking sucks. I hate freaking bow hunting sometimes.
After dropping off the mountain, me and John relocated the bucks. They did not spook, they had just fed down off the mountain out of sight. But we were able to spot them, and I dropped everything and started my stalk in on the bucks. I spotted one of the bucks through a small window through the trees above me. I could see he had saw me, and so I froze, waited, continued my stalk. After the buck moved off, I continued to work my way in closer and try to find the lane through the trees where I could get a shot. Right then, the smaller buck busted off to the left. So I moved in to get a clear window, assuming that the larger buck was not far behind me.
Down. That worked. I hope the GoPro caught that, but there's my arrow. Broke off somehow. I don't know what happened there. And there's the buck. Down. Buck down. That'll do. Well, just got my first velvet high country buck down. I couldn't see the bigger one, otherwise I would have shot him. But after I shot this buck, he didn't go anywhere. The bigger buck standing there at 30 yards, just looking at me, but that's how it goes sometimes. Man, it's been a tough hunt. I am just happy I still got it. I can still kill deer with my bow. The deer is up there, and John was watching from down in there, right in there, in the marshy stuff. So, gotta go back down and get the pack. Here's Johnny boy. We'll get a better video when I get closer.
Point going through the trees.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, like it's about to get big, and like just kept glassing just
Above me.
And then all of a sudden, I see you popping out, and you're holding an arrow, and I was like, oh, and then, like I see you like looking at it, and then yeah, right after that you called. I'm like, oh, yep.
Smoked him. 56 yards.
Down, down.
Somehow we got it done. John's going back to get his pack. He just grabbed mine. So I'm gonna go start getting up to the deer, set him up for a few pictures, and then I'm gonna pack him out. It's not that bad of a pack out, all downhill. We got one tag filled. Jeez. Here he is piled up. Here comes Johnny.
Awesome.
Pretty sweet shot there. That'll do it. Sever hybrid. Broke my arrow. Not bad. Oh. Well, we spent all day looking for these guys.
all week chasing them.
Haven't found a whole lot of deer in this unit. Which is pretty sad, but never shot a high country buck. That's my first one. And first velvet buck. Haven't shot a deer with a bow in 5 years. I was itching.
It's time.
It was time, and we glassed them up earlier today. Went in for a stalk that was not good, and coyotes might have pushed them down. We don't know what happened. So we went back to glass. John spotted them down low here in the trees. And I just made a last effort stalk just while they were feeding. Couldn't see the bigger three, but this guy offered me a shot, and 56 yards, got on the GoPro, so hopefully that'll come out good. But just happy I got John here to help and glass, because he's got the good eyes since my eyes are all screwed up with these contacts. But yeah, freaking awesome week, awesome adventure. Hopefully Tanner and Colton are getting cleaning up a bear tonight. So,
Yep.
Or a deer.
Yep.
They're in a different spot, but close by. So hopefully those guys had some success too. So super thankful we got done though. A nice all downhill pack out. So not bad. Well, we made it. Got back to the truck with a buck and some meat. John didn't die, but he is leaving right away. It's like 11 o'clock. He's gonna drive all the way home. I don't know why, but anyways, thanks for tuning in. It's been fun. That was my first high country buck, so pretty stoked. That was an adventure and very, very difficult hunt, but we did it. Good morning. How are we? Truck camp last night, the trailhead, and show you. I got meat hung. There's everything hung up in the tree. Nice and cold last night, so cooled it down real good. So now we go get ice.